right. Hello and good evening, everyone. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Okay. So, this is what I like to call the Club Shay method. Okay. Now, as we all know, Shannon Sharp, or of course, Club Shay on YouTube, he's been around for quite some time. For those who don't know, he's been doing YouTube videos on his YouTube channel. We'll go back the oldest, and that was about 4 years ago. Okay. So, right now we're in 2024. Obviously, there was a COVID season. Okay, so in 2020, a lot of people started YouTube channels. And here's what I want you everyone to understand is that obviously in 2020, there was not only people that started YouTube channels and were successful, but there were also a lot of people that already had YouTube channels. Okay. What I mean by that is there was already a lot of YouTubers. So how did so many people start from scratch? Obviously, this is Shannon Sharp, right? We knew him from Undisputed and obviously Hall of Famer, things of that sort. And obviously he interviews celebrities. But we've seen people interview celebrities and the videos just don't do well. Well, let me tell you guys something. Listen, he has a strategy. He and his team, they have a strategy. He's the face of the company, but there are people behind the scenes that are making these types of things happen. So let's get right into it. So first things first, you guys see that his first video there was welcome to Club Shay, nothing too fancy, right? 4 years ago. All right. We all know, of course, his most popular video, which was, of course, Cat Williams. Okay. Now that one did 81 million. Okay. By the way, random. I have not seen that interview. I'm probably one of the first. So I'm a perfect example. I'm a perfect example of someone that who has not seen. Okay. Like when people say everyone's seen these videos, everyone knows who Mr. Beast is. No, there are always people who have not seen the video. I have not seen the Cat Williams video. I heard a lot about it, and either way, I'm moving past it. But either way, my point is that 81 million views, and we all know, of course, about his other videos that got millions of views. But here's what people are not paying attention to. He and his team, they are turning every single interview into multiple interviews. And a lot of people don't do this. Okay. And I'm going to show you all how I started to do this and how my channel started to go crazy once I implemented this as well. So, this is what I mean by this. So, here, for an example, he interviews Fat Joe. Okay. And now this is the original video. And of course, it's not so much about the views itself, but I want you all to pay attention to something. Most people would make one video, right? It's an hour and 44 minutes. He does the video, everybody's all good to go, right? But the questions that he's asking inside of the video, he turns those questions into separate videos. And if you go a little bit deeper, if you notice, for those who don't know, if you need to make your videos at least 8 minutes long in order to move the ads, the amount of ads that you want to have in a video. So if you pay attention, this is strategy. See, the average person just looks at a video, but crazy YouTube analytic people like myself, we know that, of course, anytime he makes a clip, it's going to be longer than 8 minutes. That way he can control how many ads are in the video. If the video is less than 8 minutes, then that means that YouTube is just going to put in whatever they want to put in. It could be one ad, two ads, three ads, whatever. But when it's over 8 minutes, you can put as many ads in there as you want. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to keep cutting off the actual video to squeeze in all these ads. That's not what they're guaranteeing. What they are saying is that, hey, we will put in an ad as many times as we can based on what you put in there, but it's got to make sense for the viewer and it has to make sense for us as well too. Okay. Either way, you guys saw the one video, right? Then this is another video. Now, some people just make an 8-minute video. Watch where I'm going. He took a 1 hour full interview and you can watch the whole interview. But then there are some people that don't want to watch the whole video, right? And you'll see here where he talks about Fat Joe on Ashanti and Nelly's baby. Obviously, one of the pieces of the conversation in the full interview. But if you pay attention, again, this one by itself got 53,000 views. Not a ton of thousands of views, depending on where you got compared to what his channel normally does. I'll put it to you like that. I don't want to make it seem like it's not a lot of views or whatever. Everyone's channel is different. But my point is, we know what this channel can do. Okay. Either way, let's keep going. Then, of course, 10 days ago, Fat Joe addresses Dame Dash. Obviously, there's more interest in this topic, right? It's been on for a shorter amount of time, right? A shorter amount of time. And then versus this video here, it's on for a quicker amount of time. Okay. So again, so there's more interest in maybe the potential drama, the name drop, right? You know what time it is, you know that, right? Well, it could be a lot of different things. Okay. Then of course he goes into Drake is Drake is Ja Rule and Kendrick Lamar's 50 Cent, whatever. Either way, again, something else that has a short time frame, but look at the view count. Now, again, this video is already doing well. So why did he clip it up? Two reasons. One, people don't want to watch the whole interview. They don't want to watch me. I have not watched the Cat Williams interview. It's too long. I'm not going to sit there and watch that whole. And I'm not. Come on, I'm not going to do that. But some people have, right? And I'm not knocking them. My point is, but then there's people like me where I may just want to see the clips. Just like if I miss a football game, I want to watch the highlights. These are highlights, okay? This is how you turn one video into multiple videos. Now, how many videos does he do on average? So you have the original video, which is Fat Joe. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? 13, 14, 15. He took one video and turned it into 15 other mini videos. And look at this: 288,000, 100,000, 77, 82, 92, 205, 109, 212. So again, multiple, you guys are seeing this. So you're probably saying, Calvin, in order for me to do this, I would need to make a video at least an hour long. Not necessarily. And I'm gonna show you guys this on my channel. Okay. So now I'm gonna pull up. I know you guys can't see it now, but I'm gonna get this in place, and I'm gonna show you guys something that I did. Okay. And this is when I noticed that it would do well for me too. Okay. So I'm going to share this tab here. Now, this is, of course, my channel, and I'm sorting by views. Okay. Now, this was the original video. As you can see here, 34 minutes long. Okay. And this one did 334,000 views. Okay. What I did was there was a piece of the interview that I thought would be pretty interesting. Okay. And it was because the person I was interviewing, she used to work at a credit union. And in my niche, people like to talk about Navy Federal, credit unions, banks, things of that sort. So I took a clip from that interview and I put in here, ex credit union manager gives advice on Navy Federal, right? I didn't think too much of it. Okay. And I put this there, and this ended up being my top performing videos. Now, the girl I was interviewing at the time, her channel had maybe 500 subscribers, maybe 400 subscribers at the time. It took her from 500 subscribers to 10,000 in less than 2 months. Okay. And that was because the interview just did so well, because no one had really, I guess, did a video like this, but she was giving her advice as an ex credit union manager on one of the most talked about credit unions in the YouTube space, as far as in my niche. Okay. And but my point is, look at this video. It was 34 minutes long. And then here was the clip, and the clip outperformed the main video. Let's go into the money. I know y'all like to talk about some money. It's a safe space. Okay. So now this is the original video. The original video made $4,700. Okay. Now, of course, 334,000 views. Okay. So again, 4,700. Okay. And it had less views. Let's see what this one did. Okay. This one did 6,800. You guys see that difference? Okay. Now it's 100,000 more views, but clearly each 100,000 views is not 2,000. So not only did they watch this video, they watched this video longer. At least more people decided to watch this video longer. Here's another thing I want you all to pay attention to. Let's forget about the views, forget about the money, right? Look at the subscriber count. 10,000 people came from a clip of the same video here, which means this one had 6,000 subscribers. Watch where I'm going. Which means had I never made the second video, I wouldn't have had an additional 10,000 subscribers. I currently have 111,000 subscribers, not bragging or boasting, but 10,000 came from one clip. Are you guys paying attention to this? This is how you repurpose your content. And that's not the only time I've done it. Okay. I'm going to show you guys another one. This was pretty cool. Okay, this was I gotta see. It's not too far down the line. Okay, good. All right, perfect. So this is another video here that I did. Okay, this one is called "The Real Reason Navy Federal is Shutting Down Accounts." Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. This is the original video. It was a interview for 21 minutes long. Okay, the original video did 154,000 views. Okay, now let's see what it did. So 154,000 views. And look at it. Now it's getting a little bit of action, right? Either way, it's at 1,200 as far as income, $1,200 in revenue, 1,700 subscribers, right? This is what people normally do. Not the numbers, but people normally would make the one video. But watch this. So then I took a clip. It was a question that I asked him inside the video. And he talked about one of the things that people could do if they had bad credit, but they wanted to build a relationship with American Express. How could you do that when American Express typically looks for people that have good credit? And he says, well, listen, this is a bad credit Amex hack or strategy, and it actually works. Okay. So either way, I made this video. This is a clip from that same video. Now, again, numbers 84,000 views. It's almost at 100,000. And this is the clip. Okay. Not only that, this is what I like to call a slow burn. Okay. Now, this video it's been hovering every hour. It's been doing about 30 some views an hour. And guys, it's been doing this for a long time. Like you can see it here. It's just a slow burn and people are constantly watching it. Now, it's crazy, the clip has more subscribers. Again, here we are again, than the actual video itself. Does that mean because something's longer, you're obviously not going to get as many people watching? There is no such thing as too long. It's only too boring. Okay. There's no such thing as too long. It's only too boring. Okay. And so you have to make sure that it is actually holding someone's attention. But either way, again, this was something that resonated more with a broader audience. But either way, this was an additional $1,000 in my pocket, an additional 1,800 subscribers for the channel, and an additional 84,000 views for the channel. And again, this was a clip from the video. Right now, what are some other good, crazy things you can do with clips of things? Well, this is something I also learned, and this is what I like to call nothing crazy, but this is just making a compilation. Okay, a compilation. Like back in the day when you would watch the Martin Marathon or the Family Matters Marathon, or for all my '90s babies in the room, I don't know if you guys remember Stickly from Nickelodeon. Anyway, we kind of dating ourselves at this point, but my point is that here, check this out. This is now I did multiple in my space. Navy Federal is I would say a not a super popular topic, but it's most definitely top 10, top 5 maybe. But anytime people see that name, a lot it gets attention on YouTube. Okay. Either way, so I had did various interviews with various people about Navy Federal. So I said, you know what? Let me do this. Let me take all of these videos. And what's the craziest thing about all of these videos? All of these videos, the best one did like 30,000 views. The best one did 30,000 views. The other one did 15,000, and the other one is like under 12, I think. Either way, I put them all together in one video and made this video. And it ended up now this video ended up being 29 minutes long. Then now it has 67,000 views. It got me an additional 1,100 subscribers, right? Look, guys, we see a little bit of action here. Look at this action, right? Nothing crazy. Guys, this video is March of this year, okay? 1,100 subscribers. This is the same information that's already on my channel. Are you all listening to me? It's a mixtape. You own the content. You don't have to talk to anyone about the content. Do the content. I'm going to show you all another example here. Okay. Now we're going to swing back over to Club Shay again. Let's go ahead and sort by his most popular. Now, we all know the Cat Williams interview went crazy, right? 81 million views. Then Monique, right? Not too long after that, 16 million views. But here, let's keep watching. Look, 9.4 million is with a clip from the this is a almost 3 hour interview. And then a clip from that video. Then here's another clip from that video. So two clips got multiple millions of views from that one interview. Are you all listening to me? Right? But here's the thing is that I'm gonna show you guys another person I watch, and this is Social Proof. Shout out to David Shans. That's my guy. All right. So again, now let's go ahead and go to Social Proof here. And let's see here. This is something I saw him do, and I thought it was pretty cool. And in his videos that he had, all right, let's see here. We're gonna go popular. Okay. Now there was a video. Now it's crazy. This one right here. This I remember when this video came out. It's crazy. But there was a video I saw in here, and it was there. It is wisdom from Black men. Okay. Now, if you look at the time frame, this is about a year ago, and I was looking at the numbers, and I said, "Man, this video is doing absolutely amazing. This video is doing absolutely amazing." But the thing is about this particular video is that he took clips from Black men that, because again, most of his audience is, of course, Black men and Black women, of course, but a lot of them are Black men as well. And it was wisdom from Black men, and it was just a lot of clips that ended up turning into an hour of what he felt was the best moments of interviews with Black men. Either way, that video ended up doing 390,000 views, right? And so what's crazy about all of that is that he did this, and look at what happened to his channel. And again, this is somebody who's had a channel for quite some time. 13 years ago, he's just did a lot of, I won't say random stuff, but he did a lot of just different things with his YouTube channel in general. Then he started doing some stuff with Eric Thomas. That video blew up, and he said, "You know what? I'm going to start, interviewing people." So again, shout out to David Shans, as well too. But I thought that was so cool how he did that, and I was like, man, I could do a compilation video as well. That's actually where I got the idea of the compilation video. So again, you learn as you continue to go through your journey in YouTube. But again, guys, what do we learn today? We learned that when we do one video, like he did with John Legend, right? He's going to turn this into clip, 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 right? And not everything's going to go crazy, but all you need is look at this. The original did 182,000 views. I'm a John Legend fan, right? But John Legend is boring. Not boring like a bad interview, but there's no drama with John Legend, right? So because of that, people aren't going to be rushing to their computers to go watch the interview with John Legend because he's super cool and he has no drama in his life, right? But either way, if you pay attention to it, watch this. You zoom in, and this clip is almost outperforming the original video, and it's only 8 minutes long at 125,000 views, guys. Okay. So again, this is, so what do you need to do on your YouTube channels today, guys? You want to make sure that so what does it mean? If you're structuring your video, how do you structure the video? Let me go and stop sharing this. And how do you guys structure the video and say, okay, what am I going to do to maximize this opportunity? That means, okay, so let's say, for example, you do a video on the 5 ways to, I don't know, the 5 ways to tie a tie. I don't know if there's 5 ways to tie a tie, but 5 ways to do something, right? And then you take each of those ways, and they don't have to be 8 minutes. I don't want you guys to get caught up into that. But if you decide to do that and you say, you know what, I'm going to chop this 3-way video into separate clips, and you can do 3 ways on 3 recipes that my grandmother taught me that changed my family forever. That's a good title. And so either way, now you have those 3 things, and each one of those things are separate videos. You see what I'm saying here? So it's got to make sense. You can't, now can you just clip up something to clip up something? Yes, it may fall into the short category, but you want to make sure that it's going to be something that can be valuable information. It's kind of like when you are doing something, and as we know, you're doing something, and then you just want to know that piece of something. Some people don't want to know the whole thing. They want the short version. And then you get the people that's going to be like, no, I want to watch the whole thing. You listen, we won't be able to make everyone happy, but I promise you this: every time you do something, you better have shorts and you better have multi-purposing your content is going to be key. All right. So I got some links inside the description below to help you inside of your YouTube journey. Of course, make sure you guys go ahead and scan this QR code right here to learn more about our YouTube Academy as well. Okay. But either way, I'm telling you guys, this is the information you need to take